Morning.
We just did a new segment it was in DC.
Yep. Good morning,
Good
DC.
morning, DC.
Saw these faces.
Very tired. We had a toddler in our bed last night, but we love those nights. And
You know what's funny is when I was a toddler, I did the same thing. For whatever reason, while I'm mid-sleep, I know how to turn myself, was it perpendicular with my family? So like I'm kicking one and headbutting the other.
when you were a toddler,
When I was little.
not now.
No.
Thank goodness. I did want to say thank you so much for your kind words yesterday. I can't tell you how many times I asked Jose if I should take that off the internet. I had shared briefly what had happened before when we were talking about our security system. I kind of brought up the story, but I felt called to like share all the details and how it affected me yesterday of this tragic event. And I can't say thank you enough. I also want to mention that my DMs are filled with people sharing their story with me, similar stories, horrific stories from childhood. So I've been slowly going through those. They're kind of hard for me to read just because, like I said in the blog post, I have not fully healed from what happened. So it's kind of hard for me to read. But at the same time, I'm so thankful that you entrusted sharing your story with me because it does make me feel less alone. So if you haven't read it, you can swipe up here. But thank you guys. Finally announcing the winner for the Oddwell Toddler Tower. Thank you guys for entering that giveaway last week. I will put the winner right here on the screen, but I have really good news. For those of you who didn't win, I have a coupon code, so you can swipe up to grab one. They come in different colors. They're amazing. Ours is mainly used for Play-Doh time, which has been a lot lately, but he's also been eating in it. We basically use it every day. It's been a lifesaver. So here's the coupon code on the screen. Swipe up to grab one. I am exhausted. And how long did I keep a dress on for today? Approximately 10 minutes because yeah, that's how long I keep dresses on. Right back into sweats and leggings. But I got a lot of cool things done today that one of the things will be up tomorrow. Been working really hard on that. And then right now I kind of wanted to talk to you about the thing that's next to me, this big hunk of love. Let's chat about her a second, and yeah, let's do that. Last week, I shared this more o'clock on the blog, and I thought we would talk about it more today. So I got this off of Etsy from a shop called White and Faded that I am obsessed with. I go to that shop often to just dream and look around, and one day they listed this clock, and I'd never purchased from them before, and I was like, you know what, this is it. Like, this is what I've been waiting for. I've wanted a Mora clock for so long, and this one was like not only the perfect color, but it had original paint on it. And after I purchased it, I decided to do some research. I've always loved Mora clocks before, but they have a really interesting story. So I wrote more about it in the blog post. You can swipe up here. But basically, these originated in Mora, Sweden, and they were an agricultural and mining town, but that went down the tubes, out of business. So they had to be creative, and they came up with this clock, and they started making those. I said earlier, this one has original paint, and the initials up here would have been the clockmaker's initials, which is so cool. I'd like to think of the clockmaker and just when he was making this, him, her. There's also like little commas in there, so maybe it was multiple, but anyways, I like to think of them, and I just think it's so cool that it has the original paint and that it goes so well with our home. More clocks were often given as wedding gifts, which is really neat. To think about as well, that this was probably someone's wedding gift and now it's in our home. Another interesting fact is that they're now made in other places, but they all look different. So another city starts making them and they all kind of make little changes to them. So this one is from Mora, like it says on there, which is amazing. I always like to have like original things, so I think that's really cool. But swipe up to see more of it on the blog and more details about it. Okay, back to sitting on my little break here. On the blog, I also shared a bunch of old Mora clocks, some options from various places, and also some reproductions. So if you're not into this like chippy, crazy paint, original paint, I found some reproductions for you as well. But I also want to ask you guys a question. Do you think I'm more obsessed with this clock, this big, beautiful clock, or do you think Cope is? Vote here, and in my post tonight, you'll see who's more obsessed. Is it me or is it Cope? Vote here.